With that. Not chat. Today, it's time for Heavensward Reread. We're going to be doing MSQ today. We're going to be finishing the 2.3 story, which means we are going to be wrapping up the main story of Heavensward. If this hasn't been explained already, I'll do it just for the sake of it, I guess. In terms of post-patch quests, the way that it generally works is that patches X.1 through .3 are kind of wrapping up loose ends from the story, while patches .4 and .5 exist to set up the next expansion. I guess .4, .5, and .55 exist to set up the next expansion. But, you know, we don't need to worry about that for now. We are rapidly hurtling towards the end of this, and, well, kind of. It's hard to explain, but essentially one of the weird things about Heavensward is that there is a significant portion of things that open up specifically after the end of this patch specifically. So we're going to be spending a little bit more time focusing on that before we continue too much further on. As well as we still have, I think, 3 relic steps left. We'll see exactly what that is going to look like. I am debating whether or not it is a good idea to try and fold the next 2 steps of the relic into their own stream. But I think that's probably not a good idea, so we'll figure something out. But for now, let's go ahead and... Oh my god, it's goodnight time. I gotta turn my guest star box off. I don't have a guest today. It's just me. This patch is... I wouldn't say shorter than some of the other ones, but there are significantly fewer quests, I would say, and there is a dungeon in there, so we'll deal with that. Of course, if anybody, including Dalen or anybody else, is on and wants to join me in any of the duties or dungeons and stuff, they are welcome to do so, of course. But for the most part, I will be continuing on my own. The Man Within. House Fortant Knight has a message for you. Ah, Mistress Lorelei, it is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphanode wishes a word with you. Master Alphanode awaits within the manor. He appears quite anxious to speak with you. Tataru. That's the same quest as, or line as before, so just ignore that. Ah, Rusha, there you are. Have you a moment? There was something I would fain discuss. Sure. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azizla, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad I am that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Knight. Shall we go? Sure. Did they get us a drink, too? Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Alright, let's go get a drink. It's crazy that we're genuinely this close to the end of Heavensward. I need to compare, like, episode, like, lengths for... Or not episode lengths, but I guess number of episodes between Heavensward and A Realm Reborn, because I think we're... What are we, like? Yeah, we're about... There's about 84 videos in the in A Realm Reborn. Not all of that is streams, but a good number of it is. And so far we're up to 59 videos in Heavensward Reread, 53 of those being streams. So, got a little ways to go, but, you know. The name does this establishment a disservice. Remarkably few of its patrons seemed inclined to drink their way to oblivion. I do begin to see why Tataru chose to work here. Hi, Krele.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Oh, sweet, this is voiced. I can shut the fuck up.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Yeah!
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Oh no,
Speak for
quite
yourself.
right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
No, because my character is not actually voiced, and so I don't actually know what words I use to describe.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
I guess that is what I said.
Falcon's nest. The worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt here and say that she means that, like, aetherically, there also appear to be dark tendrils, but it also just happens to describe exactly how his armor looks. So I'm gonna put a half point on the forgot Y'shtola is blind counter.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
We'll just have one person pull off one eye, and then the other person pull off the other eye. Easy.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Okay.
Ah, I found you at last.
One becomes Nid, the other becomes Hog. That's right. What's up, Niddy? Welcome in. Oh, hey, kid, you're up and about. That's good.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
A few hours? How fucking long have we been drinking for?
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
This is one of the only 2 times he's voice acted, I think.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Hi, Crow. What's up?
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Oh, hey, man.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks for the fucking play-by-play, I guess.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
You know, I can't remember if I talked about this last time, but I really do feel like it would have been more interesting if the blood that was spattered onto that symbol by Vidofnir getting impaled from the top rope, I think that should have stayed on the symbol until you completed this patch. I think that would be more interesting, personally. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? I don't know. An ally for Ishgard. Alphinaud is eager to hear what tidings Sir Emmerich has to share. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located a that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Yeah. What's up, man?
My friends, I thank you for coming.
Cleaners don't get the gumption to get to the symbol until they know Nidhogg's dead and buried. Exactly. And also, it's just like, it would be symbolic of how the entire, like, attempt at peace has been sullied. You know? I don't know. There could be more symbolism. There can always be more symbolism.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists. but even they returned empty-handed.
That's probably because they're too busy fucking around with the Mughals. That might be my fault.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
Impossible?
It will be no
Difficult?
small undertaking. Yes.
Actually, that difficult's probably...
Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men.
You got Estinian to write a report? I'm sorry, I can't imagine that. That doesn't seem likely. I think probably what happened is, I don't know.
But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Sure.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
Have fun.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
I somehow doubt that Hraesvelgr will be pleased to see us, but for Estinian's sake, and that of countless others, I suppose we must risk his displeasure.
It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face.
It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. Taruja and I, Ishgard is as a second home. Speak
for yourself, little man.
After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must.
You are true friends.
Shall we be about our task, then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally.
Indeed. That in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me.
We will summon Race Velgar at zenith in the turning mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Annex Trine.
You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations?
I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind.
Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then.
Okay, and now we go to Annex Trine. Sure, whatever. Remember that time we did this with Lucia? What if we did it again? Except we go further this time. Alright. Onwards, Baccarat! Vidofnir, you look remarkably unstabbed. Good to see.
Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode?
Pray forgive us for disrupting your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch.
Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time.
Full glad am I to hear it.
You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon, full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace when man and dragon knew such comradeship.
Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor.
For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Som all to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Race Velgar's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned, the Shade's presence hath driven its minions to a frenzy.
Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Let's see what we got. Peperoncino! Noodles tossed in mature olive oil that has been infused with solstice garlic and dragon peppers. Peperoncino, one of my favorite non-binary people. Boscaiola. A hearty dish of chewy noodles, heaped with a generous portion of seasonal mushrooms and drowned in tomato sauce. Logton steak, a tough cut of Logton meat soaked in a marinade of paprika, sherry, and thyme, grilled over an open flamme. Apple strudel, handful of chopped apples glazed with birch syrup, are thinly wrapped in a warm, flaky crust topped with just a sprinkling of cinnamon. And spice cider, a warmed jug filled with piquant apple juice mulled with the zested ginger and cloves, complete with a stick of cinnamon. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling the pepperoncino right now. That sounds good. Love me some noodles. Oh, and here I thought it was going to teleport us up, but oh well. 'Tis folly to believe thy words might sway the heart of my sire. Yet I wish thee fortune in thy endeavor nonetheless. Lucia's report described Anixtrine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the demesne of dragons. Winning over the worm! Alphanode seemed eager to press on. Though I have expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having proven right. It would seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools, such as ourselves? Let's begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphanode. Scout ahead if you wish, Rusha. We shall join you outside Mogholm. I'm not fucking scouting ahead, bro. I'm teleporting there. Look at all those rocks. The Lord Commander seems lost for words, nor can I blame him. I recall being similarly awestruck when I first beheld this vista. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Yzael still walked at our side. Hey, little man. Kupopo, is that you, Ruja? Ah, if it isn't don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo, after all we've been through together? But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Ruja? How could I forget you, Moglin? Of course, Moghan. Apologies, friend, but all Moogles look the same to me. Pretty sure it's Moghan. Whew! Seemed a bit hesitant there for a moment, but I'm sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped near Zenith, right? I was right. By the way, I think the reason genuinely I remember that is because I'm pretty sure Moglin is the chief's name. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kupo? Nothing. We're passing by. Ah, another audience with old Racevelger. Well, I'm sure hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. That is good to hear. Moghan, thank you. We'd best press on to Zenith while the winds are in our favor. See ya, buddy. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear all about this. I was right. I'm so good at remembering things. Let's go actually just check with the little bastards real quick to see if they have anything specific to say. I'm guessing probably not, but... Did you meet with Racevelger already, Kupo? You never know when the winds will pick up again. Make a stream about remembering video games? Maybe. Maybe someday. Okay. He's just fucking thinking up his stupid-ass name for me again. Zenith! Yippee! Pray, sound the horn, Rusha. We must win Racevelger to our cause. Fail in this and Ishgard's fate is all but sealed. Alright. Pop out that horn, baby. Oh, I didn't even actually sound the horn. That sucks. I wanted to play a funny sound effect. Hey, man. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it, bitch? Kill us? Literally, you're literally not gonna do anything. Pussy.
Great Hraesvelga. 'Tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelga. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
I keep forgetting, whenever I listen to Emeric's voice, I'm like, God, man, where have I fucking heard him from? And then I remember, oh yeah, he's Alvis in Xenoblade and also Angelo in Dragon Quest VIII. Yes, that's right. Why the fuck else?
Foresaw mine intent.
Why I literally cannot think of a single fucking reason why I would ever come to talk to you otherwise. Yep.
Lis ech niteg kasmon ikini. Lis nuan jas an es in. Salen monanesh. Undahai in. Stapo iani niteg. Shinhes iso. Alnofa is.
See? That's why I'm not fucking afraid of you, bitch. What are you gonna do? Make your wife sad? Stupid?
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
You know, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear a Zell upon your back?
Yeah, why? It's funny that we're only finding out about this now. You know, she wanted to kill herself, and I was like, you know what? I'm cool with helping even a shadow of somebody else's idea of what my wife was like I'm fine with watching her kill herself. That sounds pretty good.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Did you just fucking Matt Bohr's political comic me? Kid? I will fucking kill you. Do you have any idea how many times I have been depicted as the soy jack in political cartoons over the years? Too many. Yeah.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin.
Finally,
my
something
father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal. I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
I mean, we're not asking you to do that. We just need you to hold them down while we get the shit out of them. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time to move this conversation along. Here comes Big Daddy. These guys are fucking stupid. Oh, did you guys forget that I had this guy? Or are you reacting to what he said? I'm going to read this line out loud because I think it's too interesting to pass by and let go into dragon speak. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee unto greater remorse. Not actually Nidhogg. Isn't that an interesting concept? Let's ignore that and move on, shall we? While this shade of vengeance remains, the future will be ever uncertain. Help us save our companion... I mean, to be fair, he did see us come back into Ishgard after killing his dad, riding on Midgard Sormer's back. So he knows that he's there. Or that he's chill with us. I just don't know if he knew that Midgard Sormer was, living in our soul, or whatever. Normally, I would love to pick this option here, but I think genuinely, in this case, Rouge is like, please help us save the stinky man. She's too scared to say something grandiose, but she cares too much
to not say anything. I was gonna say I have killed Nidhogg before with like 3 other people even, but I guess he's got both eyes back now, so. Let's go. Wow. Okay, bye. Little fucking bastard spotted. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hraesvelgr spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting. Okay, well, you guys can go that way. I'm going this way. Huh!
I'm getting.
Alright. It's the same line as before. For the sake of Ishgard, I shall overcome whatever trial is placed before me, and I have no doubt that you will do the same, Ruja. What's up, Imperious Wyvern?
My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations.
Sor Kai is now accessible. And, thanks to the advancements in computer game technology, we can now enter Sor Kai with a party of NPCs, featuring such characters as Amaric, Alphanode, and... Man? Anyway. We're gonna do this as DPS because, I simply don't want to... Oh wow, do I not have the item level to go in there as a summoner? Really? Hang on. Wow, I don't. I'm 2 off, that's crazy. What's my lowest item level thing? Let's see. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff that's like 48. That's, yeah. Let's go ahead and grab, let's just go back to... Let's go to Idleshire real quick and just grab like a ring or something. I will probably go into the trial in this with Scholar, just because that'll probably get me a little bit of a faster queue time, but I just don't feel like doing duty support on healer. I just don't. You there, give me a ring or something. Hey, wait a fucking minute. No, never mind, sorry, that's... Yeah, that's the healer ring. Which, theoretically, I should be able to wear as well, but whatever. I'm just gonna buy 1, because I am going to need these tomestones later. Are you serious? That's really better? Okay, if you say so, man. Okay. Okay, duty support. Oh yeah, I gotta read the description for Sorkai. Let's do that. Okay, Sorkai. Majestic and forgotten, its existence unrecorded in the annals of man, a palace rests atop the clouds in the farthest reaches of the churning mists. This skyborn splendor was once home to Ratatoskr, brood sister to Race Velgar and Nidhogg, till the treachery of mortals ensured that its stones would never again ring under the she-worm's talons. The dragons named it Sorkai, a grieving apology for their failure to avert her fate, and they watched with infinite sadness as Ratatoskr's empty roost was overrun by bird and beast. This is the place that Race Velgar has chosen for your trial. Prove yourself in the faded shadow of one sibling and convince the Great Worm to aid you against the wrathful shade of the other. What is the blue ring? The blue ring is the Neophyte's ring, which I can't remember where you get this from. I think it might be a recent addition, but it's basically just gives you bonus XP when you're below level 60 or something like that. So, yeah. All right. Sorkai. I gotta get in there. Originally, by the way, before the duty support version was added, Alphanode and Aymeric both had separate tests that they were forced to go through, they just completed off screen. Similarly to how Estinian was not originally involved in the Nidhogg dungeon. Or rather, he was an NPC that had like a mechanic in the Nidhogg fight, so he couldn't be a playable guy with you. All right, let's go. Let us prove our worth, my friends. Aye, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Banneret, anything to say? No? Stoic as always, Banneret, my favorite character. Like fucking Gatekeeper from Fire Emblem Three Houses, except less cool. Anyway, while we're doing this dungeon, I'm gonna turn the sound down a little bit just so it's not overwhelming. And I can just talk about other stuff other than the game. That was voiced, so I don't need to say that. I've been playing more Grand Blue Fantasy recently because a couple of things happened in that vein. The 12th anniversary started, as well as the game released on Steam. Of course, I can't transform my save file over to the Steam version, so I will not be using that for a while. But the 12th anniversary is cool. We got... It was a decent event, you know. The rewards were kind of dog shit, other than the character reward that we got, which was great. And they also revealed that literally the thing that I have been joking about wanting forever is finally happening. I've been asking... One of my favorite characters in Grand Blue Fantasy is Apollonia, the Black Knight. I want her to get a summer variant. And I was like, you know, it's never going to happen because she's just not relevant in the story enough anymore for them to, like, give her that. But as it turns out, she just became relevant in that event, which means they announced that she's getting a summer version. And I, unfortunately, do not have the resources to be able to guarantee pull her. So if I don't pull her, I will be very, very sad. They also introduced another character, the Green Knight Octavia, who I really, really like the design of. She's also going to be playable, so I will be forced to roll for both of them. So wish me luck. I only have a third of a spark, which is a guaranteed roll. So, here's hoping. I think that banner starts on the 16th or something like that. So, we'll see.
I have generally had pretty bad luck with some of the free rolls that you get around anniversary time. But, you know, I just have to believe. Oh, Temple Banner had said something. He said his famous line, "I'll run you through." Oh, I love that line. What a good line. I'm so glad they managed to sneak that one in there, you know? Thank God. Where would we be without Temple Banneret? God, why are you guys targeting... You know what? Never mind. I hope someday they can advance this game's AI enough that, like, your trust allies will be smart enough to know how to use AoE attacks. That would be nice. Oh, hey! By the 12, it's Chieftain Moglin! That he should be a part of this trial. I've been waiting for an opportunity to fucking kill you. This is as far as you go, Ruja. You and your ridiculous name won't make it past me, Kupo. Why do you gotta be so fucking mean to me? Oh! Hey! Captain Mogson. I'll be back, Kupo. Mercy, Kupo. Moogle down, Kupo. Palm Holy! People were not good at this one on release. Yeah, I believe it. This is no time for naps, Kupo. Everyone fights. No one quits. Interesting. So it seems like the the way that I was wondering. Oh, god damn it. Moogle up, Kupo. I was wondering how. I'm not chieftain because I'm the biggest. I'm the chieftain because I'm the baddest, Kupo. I was wondering how they were going to handle that mechanic in the, oh god. In the Trust version of this, because I'm like, there's no way that the NPCs, ouch, Kupo, are smart enough to know how to knock these things away. Avenge me, Kupo, I never asked for this. And it turns out the way that they handle it is, they just don't. I'm done for, Kupo. So that's awesome. That's really funny, actually. That they're just like, yeah, what if we just made it so, like, they didn't actually do anything? And you just have to deal with the fucking guys being brought back. That's awesome. Oh, I'm sure that was what screwed people up. Kupo, that's enough. You've made your point. This isn't a fight to the death, Kupo. I didn't expect to face the Moogles. I pray they aren't too badly hurt. I do. Those little fuckers have put me through enough. You know what? Hang on. I'm eating my pepperoncino. I'm hungry. Good shit. Hang on. I'm actually gonna move all of this over here. Whee! Oh yeah, other things that happened. In the recent patch of this game, they added a new variant dungeon. If I haven't talked about what variant dungeons are, there's something that comes up in Endwalker. But they're probably my favorite type of content that is added in this game. They're basically like dungeons that have like multiple different pathways and ending based on choices you make in the dungeons. And they have a ton of interesting story and lore implications based on them. And this one was no different. It's got some very interesting stuff in it. Alright, kill the eggs before they hatch. Oh, I forgot to read these. The air is rather thin this high up. It isn't a race, so let us pace ourselves. Okay, guys, I guess we're not going to focus any of the eggs, huh? Cool. Yeah, we didn't kill a single one of them. Usually what happens in the variant dungeons is the secret ending, because there's usually 12 endings. In this new one, there's 13. But the secret ending, or at least most of the endings, will give, like, some interesting little lore tidbit, and then the secret ending gives, like, a huge, like, crazy reveal. Oh, Temple Banneret said his other famous phrase, "Taste my steel." Wow. And the thing that they revealed this time is very cool. I can't remember if it's been talked about in this yet, but one of the things that we know about the rise of Garlemald is the Garleans were originally forced out of their original homeland, called Corvos, because they were not able to use magic, or channel ether, rather. Then they came to what would become Garlemald. So this variant dungeon kind of takes place in Corvos. So we get to see what that looks like for the first time. And it's very cool. I would love to find out, like, details about how the trust system targeting works. Because they always seem to target the one with the highest health initially. It's bizarre. I don't know. What else do I have to talk about? Honestly, not a whole lot. It's been pretty slow here. You know, flitting back and forth between snow and warm weather. It's infuriating, honestly. I'm really hoping we just fucking finally decide on there not being snow, so I can finally put my, the worm depicted on yonder crest. Neither Hraesvelgr nor Nidhogg. It can only be Ratatoskr. So that's that one there. I'm not sure why I'm not sure how exactly Alpha Node determines that. It does kind of look like both Hraesvelgr and Nidhogg. So I don't know how he knew that. Whatever. Good old summoner gameplay. Nothing beats that. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. They showed off Beastmaster as the new limited job that's coming soonish, I guess. So that'll be interesting. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to tackle that, especially considering I haven't even fucking started tackling Blue Mage on this character yet. So I will do it eventually, but it's going to take some time. Eventually, I swear to God, someday I'm just going to fucking sit down and do Blue Mage stuff. Maybe I'm going to put aside some time and see if I can gather some friends and then just do like a stream where I'm just doing like Blue Mage leveling and unlocking for like skills and stuff. But we'll see. A winged horse, and an enormous one at that. There isn't much room to maneuver. Have care. Pokurai is maybe how this guy's name is pronounced. I don't know. Burning bright. Ow! Oh, okay, bye, I guess. You know, you guys could go further. Oh, I guess we're going over to this side. That's fine, I guess. Well, I would actually prefer to be a little bit closer so I can hit it, but that's cool. Why are you pulling it over there? God, Emmerich, you suck at this. Down with you! Emu. Cloud call. Alpha Node, don't you know you should be putting the cloud over by the area that's already broken? You silly goose. You just broke more of our real estate, bro. Don't do that. You know what? Fuck you. I'm standing over here because I want to be able to hit the fucking thing. There we go. Bonning Brightor! Oh, he targeted Emmerich this time. That's interesting. That creature was truly fearsome in motion. Thankfully, we managed to rein it in. Emmerich? Jokes? Good heavens, what a majestic place. I dare say we are come to Ratatasker's sanctuary. Alright, let's kill some children! In Minecraft. Excuse me. You know, I kind of thought I wouldn't be tired today because I, like, overslept a little bit. So I, like, slept longer than I normally would and, like, missed an hour or two of work. Which, I mean, whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter to me. Honestly, it ended up being nice because I didn't have to think that much. Thou hast weathered my trials thus far, but I am not convinced. I will try thy limits. So, I was hoping that, again, that extra sleeping time would have made me less tired, but it has not. Much to my annoyance. Oh, hey, man. Wow. We will win you over, Hraesvelgr. Mark my words. What awaits, I wonder? Man, they are not letting fucking Temper Banneret get any words in. Kinda sucks, honestly. Because I know normally he's got such great insights. I really wish that they would let him talk, you know? No, I think I estimate you. He's in it for the love of the game, stabbing dragons. It's the, Dragon Slayer version of the band Imagine Dragons. Whoop! Whee! Okay, one more.
Nidhogg will spare thee no clemency, and thus, neither must I.
They still sing Radioactive. It's true. Although, I like, there's a cover of that song by Within Temptation that I really like. Oh yeah, Nitty, I forgot. I've been playing Gravity Circuit recently. Did you ever play that? It kind of feels like it would be up your alley. But who can say? Maybe I'm just guessing. I can't even remember. I not played it, need to check it out. Yeah, I can absolutely heartily recommend it. It's fantastic. The music is by... forgot they made this arena baby mode. Oh, that's right, they changed. This is one of the dungeons that had some fucking mechanics changed. This is gonna be my first time seeing this because I have had no fucking reason to go back to Sorkai. But yeah, Gravity Circuit's really fun. The music is by, I can't remember his name, but he's a guy on YouTube who, like, most of what he does is like Eurobeat remixes of other songs, and the music in Gravity Circuit is very clearly reminiscent of that. It sounds so good. Pray, watch over us, Yzael. Come, warrior, show me what strength doth remain in thy frail mortal shell. All that I have I shall bring to bear. Okay, Wyrm Claw. Hallowed Wings. Okay. Holy Storm. The sky is the domain of dragons. How wilt thou contend with such mastery? You motherfucker. Hallowed Dive. Oh, with Exaflares. Okay. See, now we're talking. That was actually not that difficult to dodge. Thou art formidable, but canst thou endure until the bitter end? Akmorn. I have you now! Yes! Third Temple Banneret line! Let's go! I think it's fucked up that they don't give Emmerich a shield. Okay, is there going to be any remix to this, or is it just going to be Hallowed Wings again? Yep, it's just going to be Hallowed Wings again. Cool. Fight on, warrior! Press thy attack! Diamond Storm! That's kind of something Shiva did. Yep, there's Thin Ice. Wait, it doesn't even have... Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, are you fucking serious? It takes away the Exaflares completely? That's boring. Warning, fight threatens to be interesting. Oh, don't worry. That any worry of that has been completely removed. I know that they changed this fight specifically because it is a MSQ fight and therefore is required for people to do it, but I think they should also go back and change the fucking Kraken fight in Hullbreaker Isle normal. Because that fight fucking sucks. It is kind of reminiscent of the way this fight was originally, but worse. Thy resolve hath withstood my scrutiny. Mayhap there is hope to be had in one such as thee. Are we done then? Can we... No, we just have to... We have to kill you. Okay. That's cool, I guess.
Down with you!
Stop yelling, dude. It's not that fucking serious. Alright, we killed him. We killed our only hope of killing Nidhogg, I guess.
Okay, bye. Bringing a tank buster over to you, real tank gameplay. It's fine, doesn't hit AoE. I wasn't scared at all. Oh, thank God Temple Banner is here. Gave it my all. I pray it was enough. I shan't soon forget this trial, and my man does not get a line. Why are you even here? Anyway. Let's get out of here. Did we do it? That's right, I am the Azure Dragoon. Me. Hi. Also, hi.
Tan in unsisnat. Swor as finan. Stiskar ikin. El en in an. Sedgar initek. Taishi S.E. Isa.
Oh, good. All right, let's switch back to Schooler. Countless times have I fought the minions of Nidhogg, but never did I imagine that I would one day face Race Velgar himself. Oh, my poor ribs. That was a painful reminder of a great worm's might. He didn't even hit you. I mean, like, things hit you, but Amaric was the one tanking, bro. Had he truly meant us harm, we would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training, but the speed of a dragon, his balance, his blind spots, how Ockmorn works. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Oh yeah, you stupid fuckers. What was why were you there? Ow, 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 ow. Kupo, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subject will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about Rouge's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. It's okay. As long as some of you suffer, I don't care. That's triple shifts for you, Moghan. Triple? But that's not fair! There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. Yeah, not in the custodial profession, my friend. Ha ha ha! What a goofy bunch of little fuckers.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last.
No, it wasn't.
Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
I cannot help but note that no, it wasn't. It was the fact that fucking Midgard Sormer showed up. That was the way he did it. Hi, Otaku.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
I have really good news, Alphanode, about what is about to happen. Wow, how convenient!
Oh, gods.
Hey, check this out. He was fucking watching.
Death is coming. Nidhogg's shade has taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Yeah, let's go. It's me, Mario.
Give me a max ether. Yeah.
I pray we are not too late. An end to the song. Aymeric is desperate to fly to Ishgard's defense. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. No youth. Oh wait, I don't have to read this. It's technically voiced.
I must return to my city without delay.
Oh yeah, I remember now. These were the dragons that were sent to test Aymeric and Alphanode respectively in their versions, in the old version of this. I think that is literally Vidofnir too, so. This is also kind of symbolic, as this is the first time that a man has really ridden a dragon since the betrayal happened, and we're doing it to kill Nidhogg. This is really fucking dangerous. Oh damn, shit is really fucked up already. Damn.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
What is that guy doing back there? His ass is not hitting the dragon.
Ugh. We must hold.
It's a good thing they're not flying past us.
And they're only attacking the people on the bridge, because that would be bad otherwise. Damn, killing dragons is apparently much easier than it seems. Look at that guy, he's just fucking sliding on the ground! Look at that! Did you see that? Ah! Ah! I forgot they did that. It's very funny.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
Hi, it's me. You can tell he's good because he's white. Fuck. Don't clip that. It's really bad for your knees, Amric. Don't do that. No, don't leave.
Lord Commander.
Hi. Don't do that, Ruja. It's bad for your knees.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Fuck you! I was in space! I'm a healer. I could heal those guys, but I just won't, I guess. Oh, hey, Nidhogg. When did you get here? Yeah? Oh, okay, we're doing another one. Okay, got it.
Watan en by in. Still walking. Nal u inga. Ale el ikinfa en. Kohesto in.
That is the correct usage of wherefore, by the by. Yes. It sure is, because wherefore means why. Now you may ask yourself, wherefore did Shakespeare get off by making a word not sound like the word why when he could have just said why? I don't know. Dickhead. That's why. Fuck you, Billy Shakes. Your wife was a whore! Okay, man. Uncalled for! You're just mad because you get no bitches. That is something I wish we got more of, is Nidhogg's opinions on Shiva. But anyway. It is funny that he rage baits his brother. Yeah, man, you got this. I'll just leave it to him. I'm sure it'll be fine. Smash cut. Fight's over. Okay, a third cutscene has begun. Understood. Just like in my webcomics. That's right. No, the gate!
Oh no, he's flying. How do I counter that? What? Yeah, sure, okay, I guess you can do that. Ah, the telekinesis laser. Why did he just stand there? You had so much fucking time to move! What do you aim her at? She has a shield! She's gonna be fine! I mean, it's on her back, but still! Oh, he did dodge it. That's nice. It's just like when Aku Aku and Uka Uka fought in Crash 3. You're so right, Nitty. It is just like that. Wow, that looks like the spell called Polymerization from Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game. What the fuck is happening? What? Oh, he turned red. Oh, the Azuna drop. Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, we ripped off one of his chicken wings. I did it, I won. Can I get a 4th cutscene, please? That looks stupid as fuck in your mouth, dude. How did you fit that in there with your stupid-ass horns? It must be so hard to eat with horns like that, by the way. I mean, I guess maybe they don't need to. Do you guys ever see the movie, did you guys see the movie Man of Steel? Anyway. Wait, you have? Oh. How long have I... Oh shit, is that... I think it would have been really fun if the warrior was like, what the fuck? When did that get... Has that been there for long? What the hell? I'll be honest, I totally forgot that this happens. You know what's funny is this would be a really good excuse for them to turn this into a solo instance. I don't know, yeah, I feel like it's funny that he just hasn't fucking recognized us until now. He's like, wait a minute, you were fucking there. You were one of the people who fucking killed me. Can I see a 5th cutscene, please? Yes. Yippee. Oh, never mind. The final steps of faith. A trial that completely fucking loses almost any impact due to the fact that they removed the original trial called the Steps of Faith. What are you looking at, bitch? Otaku, am I waiting for you, or should I just put myself in? I don't know. I feel like you might have a little bit to get through. Because you got an entire dungeon, I think, to do. I can wait, but I'm mostly out of topics. Just go in? Okay. The final steps of faith. Imbued with Hraesvelgur's last sliver of hope, you stand at the forefront of your allies as the last bastion against the raging shade of Nidhogg. Have you the resolve to conquer the Great Worm at the height of his power, or will Ishgard perish in fire and ruin? Here, on the battle-stricken steps of faith, your deeds shall decide how the final verse of a 1,000-year dirge of grief and vengeance will be sung. And now we wait. Just you wait, Nidhogg. We're getting Green Knight and Summer Black Knight? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I'm excited, but I'm also mad because I don't think there's any chance that I get both of them. And I need both of them. Like, Summer Black Knight is the thing that I've been asking for since, like, I got original Black Knight. It's funny, I had to use up basically all of my crystals to get a spark during the last, like, run of roulettes. And I remember when I was doing that, I was like, God, now that I've finally done this and used up my spark, now is the time that Summer Black Knight is going to drop. And then I thought to myself, nah, there's no way. They wouldn't do that. She hasn't been fucking story relevant in a million years. Oops. That's when they did this to me. So, I barely have a third of a spark. If I don't get Octavia, that's fine, because she's a Grand and she's going to be up more often. But if I don't get Summer Black Knight, I'll do something. T. Hanos, that's right. That's a button I don't get to use very often because I don't know. Like, there's not really good times to use it. I do that a lot. I constantly, like, put buttons for video things and things on my soundboard that I'm like, I'll probably use this a lot, and then, like, I never do. Like, I have this one. Like, I never use that. I think I've used it, like, maybe once. I have another button on here that I really want to use, but there hasn't been time to use it yet. Let's see. What are some other less used things in here? Oh yeah, I got this.
All right, I'll read.
Classic.
I wanna bust some nut.
Got Wild Rider saying bust a nut. I got Kraka. The classic. Females.
Female.
What's this one? Oh yeah. I completely forgot that I had that one. The classic, of course.
Hit me again. I like it.
Have at least 2 sparks worth and a Sierra ticket. Fucking good for you. Have you gotten anything good off the scratchers? I haven't. I've gotten a lot of shit. A lot of bullshit. What else do I have?
I hope someone does kill him.
God, I gotta use that one more often. It's so good. Oh, this one I've used. There was like one
point where I could have used it and then I didn't.
I have nothing but contempt for this court.
Need to put myself in more court situations, I guess. Oh, this one was really good.
And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it.
Y'all been playing modern games? Oh, have you beaten off yet, Nitty? I'd love to hear your progress on beating off. Nice. Masticated is a different thing. Okay, I got this one.
New from Bionicle.
Classic. That one's really good. It's close enough to be funny, that's right. I think one of the problems is I just have so many pages of these and it's hard to organize them and get to the one that I need in time. You know? If I had like a big fucking massive board, then maybe I could do it, but got all the endings. I didn't even know there were. I'll be honest, I don't actually really know what the deal with off is. I just know that people like making jokes about it. Which, fair enough, it's very funny and easy to make jokes about it, so. Play as a batter and you purify things. Neat. Very vibes game. Neat. Let's see, what other things do I got? Oh, this one. I have no fucking idea when I'm ever gonna use this one, but...
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
You know? I got this. That one's really quiet. Well, that's like the whole thing, too. Wow. Oh, I wish I could use this one more often.
You just summoned your mom.
I don't use this one nearly enough.
Well done, 47.
Also, that one was like impossible to find like a good clear drop of, too.
Where I'm from, it's called a land's handshake.
Yeah. You know, for a long time, I've had a thing to do on my to-do list where I, like, go back through all of my... Oh, well, okay. I go back through all of my, like, sub-notifications that I worked very hard on and, like, improve them. And I just haven't done that. I could probably work a little harder to get, like, actual Xenoblade 3 assets to make those look better, but I haven't. Ugh. Hi, Nidgogg. Alright, let's tussle, buddy boy. Oh good, there's another scholar. Wriggling maggots, I shall grind you to paste in my jaws! Oh, please don't, bro. That would suck. Be very unfun. Oh. Hot wing! Come, my children, claim the vengeance that is rightfully yours. And I believe we want... I can't remember which one of these we want to kill first. I don't know if it matters. I know the Shadow Dragon... Ow! Can't be, like... aggroed like a normal mob. I think it just kind of targets everything and anyone. Yeah, here it goes. It's going for a claw. Good try, bitch. You have no idea how many times I've had to deal with your type of enemy. Groby is the Volnup. He hasn't done the Volnup a single time, actually. Ugh. Look upon the fool who dared embrace my power. Witness the darkened wings that shall beat his shriveled soul. Champions of man, hearken to my furry. My final verse is sung and shit. Wow, look at that. Isn't that a cool design? Thou hast survived my song. Curse thee in thine eye, Grace Velgar. God, what a cool design. I sure hope it doesn't get replaced by a much worse one before the fight ends. Gerskogel! Oh, okay, bye. Ah! Why did you get hit by that? Don't do that. I gotta move before I get fucking hit by this. Good old Ozma. Gerskogel! I have always really enjoyed the fact that Dragoon takes, like, skills from this fight. Wow, it sure is cool that we get to finish this fight in this really symbolic way. Ah! So fucking loud! Rude brother, thou hast doomed me, but if I must meet mine end, then all shall burn upon my pyre. Oh, never mind, he's back to being normal Nidhogg, but he's just red now. That's cool. That doesn't ruin the theming of this fight. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't, but... Couldn't even get past the barrier, bro. God, he's so fucking large. I think I gotta move back a little bit more. Oh god. Oh, okay, now they're going off. I was about to say, when are the fucking fireballs gonna go out? Anyway. We did it. Slain twice by mortals! Fuck!
Was I the cringe one?
Yes. You were always cringe, Nidhogg. Get fucked, you stupid bitch. I didn't get any player comms.
Estinian!
Gross. Punch the eyeball, child.
Is this to be mine end?
Yes.
Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
Piercing talon! Oh, never mind. His hand is wiggling!
This is not your hand, worm! Thou wilt obey! I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Okay. Alpha node, kill him. No sound comes from us.
Waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
You're a male character! There's only one male character that's allowed to die! That's not true, there's actually two. Oh, hi. Oh, and Harshafon's also here too, I guess. Despite not really being connected to Estinian. I guess he's here because for us, but like, you know. Anyway. I'm just looking for things to criticize at this point. This is a good scene. So I'll shut the fuck up. Look at it fucking stick to our fingers. It's so gross. Bet that shit feels awful to hold, man.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
I'll have words about this scene later. Opposite sides, you twins! That's even funnier, actually. Hey, are we gonna check on Hrace Velger? Is he okay? Is he dead? I mean, we know he's down one wing. The 5-winged angel.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
I was really hoping I was gonna get to kill you.
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
What am I, fucking chopped liver?
At once, Lord Commander.
Just got out of Sorkai. Perfect timing. Man, Carrie...
Allow me to do this much, at least.
It's so funny. Trying to pick up Estinian because his armor is covered in horrible spikes. And you pick him up and you just go, ow, ow, shit, ow, fuck. Look at him hanging there like a limp fucking noodle. He's wearing armor, spikes won't be that bad. Oh, hey, you're okay. And you can fly still. That's good.
I
gotta get out of here.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Do you want your eye back? Can I keep it? It's true. But do you want... No, do you want it... Are you not... Do you... I don't want this. Okay, bye. I forgot that he just doesn't take it back.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
It's kind of absorbed into you. Yeah, but we could probably absorb it out. You know, it's like a it's literally like pure ether. How did you guys get those ladders set up that quick? That's crazy. Anyway, I mean, because it's basically just like pure condensed ether. We can take it out somehow. But yeah, we can unsorb it. Through the haze of pain, I swear, I sensed... But no, the past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. Heroes of the hour. Alphanode seems distracted. The battle with Nidhogg's shade will beget many an epic ballad. Ruja, and rightly so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epochal victories, though I must admit I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. What happened to those 7 other people that you brought with you, by the way? Did they just get fucking vaporized? And not only for your own sake, had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yeah. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Okay. And after this, after the story itself is done, we'll probably do a quick run around and chat with specific NPCs to see if there's any different dialogue anywhere. And then we'll call it for the day. This has turned out to be basically perfect length. Let us speak with Lucia. She will know how Estinian fares. Ruja, Master Alphanode, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvelgr to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Ruja and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through strength of arms, the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. You must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely, Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Ruja, it would seem we are awaited at Fortant Manor. Pray, call upon Lord Edmont. I gather Fortant Manor holds its breath for your return. Yeah, well, you can fucking stand to wait a little bit longer. Let me in! Oh damn, they even put Hanura up too. That's crazy.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
By the way, your son's ghost helped us tear eyes off of that guy's armor. Isn't that cool?
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
And then you called us late when we showed up, man.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
You are welcome for dealing with literally all of your problems for you. That's not saluting, by the way, that's clapping. Just so you know.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Very awesome. Thank you, Madeline.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Apparently I lied to you, Nitty. There's actually at least 3 times that Hanura has been voice acted. Sorry about that.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions.
Yeah, Alphinode's ribs hurt.
I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
At long last, Nidhogg is gone. No true son of Ishgard could wish for any more. Yet scores of my brother knights fell in battle, and I find my joy tempered by their loss. Go, Warrior of Light. We will not begrudge you your time spent at the comrade's sickbed. Without the guiding hand of yours truly, House Halionart's famous dragon killers wouldn't have killed half so many dragons just now, as I shall be to tell my lady when next we meet. She's a lesbian! Anyway. If my lord's irrepressible optimism were to ever fix upon something about which he had cause to be optimistic, I dare not think what he might achieve. Thanks, man. Istinian is resting in the infirmary. The sickbeds are our front line now, and the battle to save the wounded continues unabated. Ruja, my friend, what can I do for the savor of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphanode. Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Istinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint and admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvelga's trial and all that followed. Istinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Litany of Peace. Aymeric appears lost in Nastalegia. We get an alpine coat. That looks alright. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I don't remember asking, but okay. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so, I might have remained had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind, revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphinaud he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphinaud has found the elder brother he never had. Yeah, it's true, Alphinaud doesn't have a sibling. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphinaud's affection for him. He's a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell them I am on my way. So it is over then. Quickly, Rouja, we must go to him. Hang on, one sec. Handler, do you have anything to say? I did not take the Azure Dragoon for a man to pass in his bed. Captain Whitecape ordered me to fetch Sir Aymeric with all haste. I know not more than that. Alright, it's time for several cutscenes to play in sequence. I'm surprised they didn't tell us that when we went to go confront Nidhogg, considering we got 5 cutscenes in a row! Excuse me. Oh no, he's dead.
Estinian.
I think this is actually the first time we've seen him with his stupid helmet off.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Why I'm on the table? Shut up. I like to be tall.
When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphinaud thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything.
You're Vieira? Yeah. I could still be taller.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphinaud. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. It is an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
Once again, that is different if you have not completed the Dragoon quests.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
I would have done the same thing.
There is naught to forgive, Aymeric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty.
I would have done the same thing, honestly.
Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
What was that about?
The The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea.
Hi, young lady.
Endlessly, its black waters churned.
She's been asleep on my bed for like 4 hours.
Murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind.
Damn, that's crazy. It's almost like he's a dark reflection of you in some way.
Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me.
I actually don't think that's true. I think Nidhogg actually has like a ton of comrades. Like he's got like a shitload of family even.
Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Did you guys not fucking wash my helmet?
Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Yay, I'm the only one now!
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words.
It's funny that this guy gets named, by the way.
I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
So get the fuck out of my hospital.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. "'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
Like Star Wars.
The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident.
Shocking.
His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Very funny.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
He's so fucking mad.
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Oh, I guess that other dragon is also here.
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an azure dragoon for a new age. Thus were the notes of the dragonsong rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
Oh, that's the name of the expansion.
I should have waited for the ink to dry. Didn't even fucking bother to clean his shit before he left. Fucking bum. What do you want? I'm streaming, Aurier. Go away. Stop calling me to the bathroom. There's nothing in there. Silence! I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending her way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Ruja. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with the position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is it that this places me at its pinnacle? An archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords. She wants to alert you to an unauthorized fucking thing, or maybe demand her litter box be scooped. It's not my job, unfortunately. But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so we must reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Ruja. And please, convey my warmest regards to Master Alphinaud. Alright, well, let's go do that right now. Yippee! 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 Tataru? Oh, a new friend. You've saved the day again, Ruja. Not that I ever doubted you would. Let's chat with you real quick. What's your name? Saulette.
Mistress Lorelei, Saulette, my name is Saulette. I'm sorry, I've just begun working here and I'm not... You're rather famous, you see, and pray excuse me.
She seems nice. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him in his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet, though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals, but we too must walk on our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. In wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a section of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Translation, you can go to the same 3 city-states and the Gold Saucer from Ishgard now, which is great. It's time for more cutscenes. You didn't think we were done, did you stupid bitch? You dumb fucking idiot? You stupid moron? Oh, hey, remember that guy? It's okay if you don't remember him. We haven't seen him for, like, 3 patches. Oh, hey, remember that guy? We also haven't seen this guy for 3 patches. Thank you, bland hairs. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. Suppose I should figure out a voice for this guy. All is proceeding as expected, then. Aye, not to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. This is the fucking second time he's fallen for that. This way! Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. We did it! And that's it. That's the next... We don't need to worry about that. Also, there's a quest line over here. Okay, let's look around, shall we? Alright.
When the Horde began their assault, I made sure to have my trusty grimoire in hand and incantations at the ready. It has been some time since I last conjured Carbuncle, however, and... well, it's probably best that we not discuss how that ended. 'Twould seem our dear friend Istinian has slipped from his sickbed and vanished from the city. Were it anyone else, I might expect a word of farewell, but such is not his way. Nevertheless, I shall thoroughly berate him for his lack of manners the next time we meet. Welcome home, Mistress Lorelei. Aye, I see you yet find it passing strange to be greeted in such a manner. Upon assuming the mantle of Count, my Lord Artourel's first instruction to the servants was to greet the greatest friend of House Forton as a member of the family. Let's see. I trust you are well aware that Lord Edmont has formally relinquished his title and named Lord Artourel as the new Count de Forton. Lord Edmont will of course work closely with his eldest to ensure that the transition proceeds as smoothly as possible, though there are certain to be some struggles. As for Lord Manolaine, well, he is a knight, and he shall be expected to serve as one. That's the same. Ishgard. Great change has come to our nation these past days. The governance of the city now rests in new hands, to the highborn elected to the House of Lords, and the lowborn elected to the House of Commons. This momentous time in Ishgard's history also brings with it a changing of the guard, for my Lord Edmont has retired from his station as a count in favor of his eldest son. I, too, considered resigning from my post, but my Lord Artourel expressly forbade it. Seems these old bones will serve House Forton for a few years more. You're not allowed to quit, old man. That's the same. Hope you're doing okay there, kid. Alright, let's see. We gotta hit up Jeweled Crozier. We gotta hit up me writing sick words of darkness lore, because they didn't yet. Yep. And they're gonna hastily turn it in next patch. Fucking buzzer beater lore writing. Alright, let's talk with Manolaine and Honoroi. Wonderful to see you, old girl. Come to fulfill a craving of the Lord's sordid gossip, have we? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have not for you. My nightly duties have kept me far too busy to stay abreast of the talk of the town. My lord has been most conscientious with his duties of late. I worry that mayhap he was struck in the head by a stray projectile during the last battle. Probably, yes. Let's see. The founding of the House of Lords and Commons will greatly impact the manner in which Ishgard is governed. No longer will we be able to ensure our prosperity by pandering to the needs of the nobles. Yeah, that's good. Because fuck them. Let's go check. The broom. Talk to Hilda and the boys. Still people begging in the streets. Always nice.
You always welcome in the broom here, you are. You've given hope back to them folks that need it most.
I'm welcome. You killed him, didn't you? Nidhogg, I mean? He's gone forever. Will the white dragon come back? Every night I dream about riding on her back through a sky filled with stars.
Wow, a lesbian. That's nice. Boy, I sure hope they fix this stuff and make it not sad. Yeah, I know they're working on it, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Isn't that right, Mr. Frakes?
It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it.
That's a shame.
We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total...
Anyway. It's my job to watch Hilda's back. I don't trust anyone else to keep her safe. I don't rightly understand the relation, but ever since the Lord of Commons was founded, we've been getting a flood of folk looking to sign up for the watch. Could be that seeing the fellows accomplish something worthwhile, giving them a hunger to do the same. I'd say they found themselves a bit of a pride in their home, eh? Ever since this new blood's joined the watch, Sim's been acting a bit odd, like he's eager to prove himself or something. I bet. I finally got to use my Jonathan Frakes button. Been waiting for a million years. Oh yeah, I should use these as well. Wind up Emmerich. His many obligations prevent him from accompanying you on your journeys, but hopefully this dutiful substitute will suffice. Where is that? Wind up Emmerich. Noting the popularity of the other clockwork leaders, the Temple Knights attempted to make one of their own beloved commander. The face was so far removed from the true Emmerich's handsome mien, however, that one of the knight's wives volunteered to sue a new one from scratch. Okay. One sec, I'll be right back. Pet the Aurier? Okay, Aurier, come here. I gotta pet you. Hi. Okay, I petted her a single time. By the way, this morning I was walking to my computer with my breakfast, and she darted around the corner, and I swear to God, I almost accidentally fucking kicked her ass across the room. I was so terrified, but luckily I dodged with my incredible dexterity.
People of the Broom have elected me to the House of Commons. I do not think myself well suited to such a position, but mayhap I can effect some good nonetheless. In fact, I already have several proposals in mind.
Oh, you kick Aurier? You kick Aurier like the football? Jail! Jail for Uncle! Jail for 1 billion years!
Because I'm not her dad, I'm her uncle. You see.
With both of these new houses, strange how the highborn treat the low. Makes me wonder how things might have been for that poor girl if this had happened years ago.
Lots of new dialogue all around the city. We still have to hit up Artorel or Lucia, I think. But I'm guessing most people probably have updated dialogue. Nope, that's the same. Well, I think we're just gonna focus on the big ones for now. That's my goal, I think, because I would like to finish with this stream and eat my dinner. Forgotten Night. We'll check out the Forgotten Night as well, and then I'll do a round kind of personally later to see if there's any other interesting ones that I want to hit up. Lucia's here, Emmerich is not, so we'll just talk with these two for now.
Your deeds have scattered the dark clouds that have long loomed over Ishgard.
On my oath, we shall not squander the bright future you have won for us. Now, that would be a nice change of pace.
Sir Hildeth has surprised me of the situation.
Now, that's the same fucking... Oh, wait, actually, no, that is different. You fell the evil Nidhogg and then raise a monument to friendship and peace. We are truly blessed to have you on your side. Yep. Dealing with the Moogle questline is equal to killing Nidhogg, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Whee!
What's up, Jilly? I heard the Horde was at the gates. I let folk take shelter here at the night. Those were a tense few hours. Even a few cups of wine couldn't dull the edge of fear for some. And then came the news of your victory over Nidhogg. My ears still ring from the deafening cheer that went up on every throat in the room. I swear they meant you to hear it out on there on the bridge. Da 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 ba 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 dee ba ba. Yeah. Holy shit, Leon S. Kennedy. Oh, is he back? I guess he was back. I didn't see him. I saw him earlier, actually. But anyway. So, I think that is everywhere I want to hit right now. Like I said, I will probably troll around myself later. Look for more updated dialogue to show later. But we can save that for later, because we have a couple of quests here that might interest people, because now that we have completed patch 3.3, we now have access to the 4th housing area. Although technically it's the 5th housing area, but don't worry too much about that. We'll be exploring that kind of in its own stream later, because there's a string of quest lines that pop out of that new area as a result of that, as well as the unlocking and the other things that we can do in that area. So that's going to be its own stream, and we'll have time to deal with that later. But for now, that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's been great to finally get this part done, and I finally have access to that fucking airship route that I have been waiting for a trillion, zillion, marillion years. Yeah. In the future, look forward to, of course, more Midnight Suns next. We'll be continuing with Fall of Cybertron. Unfortunately, extraneous circumstances have meant that me and Vo could not have continued Borderlands for a bit, but hopefully that will change within the next week or so. Who knows? It's kind of mostly up to Vo whenever we do that, but when we go live, you will be sure to hear of it. But yeah, talk to you guys later, and, well, actually, yeah, I'll talk to you guys.